Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? This was actually a recommendation by Scott W. 4631. I forgot how we got to this. I can't remember if he didn't like Barrell or he didn't think it was worth the money. For some reason, I think it might not have been you. And if it was, I apologize. Wasn't, I apologize. But I remember him saying he wanted to see this matchup. So I had to pick up a couple of them. It took me a while. They were sitting in the thing. So super fan of the channel, Steve, came over and we decided we'd crack a couple of them to give them a fair shot at actually, so they're not a fresh crack. So he wanted to see Wild Turkey Rare Breed, which was, we got it for, it comes in at, let me see, I can talk really. I forget the proof. What does it say? I hate when they do that. 116.8. And we got it for $47.99. When they put that writing that you just can't read.
I know.
Up against one of the Elijah Craigs. This comes in at 119 proof. It's CraigA124, just for the record. And then we got it for $74.99. And then you have the Barrell 36. It comes in 114.44 proof. We got it for $79.99. And up against a staple, 120 proof, Knob Creek. And we got it for $59.99. So when he had suggested it, I was like, I like it. Because these two are just bangers and you can find them on every single shelf. You know what I mean? So
pretty much.
I said, it'll be an interesting fight anyway. So regular mash mix-up rules. Mike pours them, I'm out of the room. I shuffle him, he's out of the room. You're going to know what we're drinking. We don't have a clue. I don't think we're going to hate anything on here.
I doubt that.
But we'll start on glass number one and work our way left to right.
The nose is actually not bad in one.
Now, I got to be honest with you. We haven't had these two in a while. And when Steve and I cracked it, he's like, you forget how good they are. And then you drink them and you're like, my God, they're delicious. So I'm figuring this is just going to be a good fight all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I don't hate any part of glass number one.
Nope. You know you're drinking it, too.
I mean, the one thing that I do want to stress, because some people don't like Barrell, because sometimes they are very pricey. We got it for a decent price. But you got to remember,
overall, though, they are usually a step up.
Oh, 100%. 100. They use it like it's usually 85 and up into the hundreds. No, I agree with you.
And or that put behind glass.
Yeah,
they're like 140, 160.
And with this one, we actually got this because this was the thing, and we got it for like 79, which was awesome. And it's one of their things. But I don't know what glass one is, but man, it has a nice hang time and flavor.
I agree. And a very good nose.
But one of the reasons I really like this matchup is they're all under $75.
Correct.
You know what I mean? That what we got them for. So you can't beat that.
Maybe other than the Barrell, you should be able to find the rest of them.
Oh, yeah. These you might have to pick a different store pick, but a different A, B. Yeah.
It might not be the newest one, but
I forgot my drink downstairs. So sad about that right now.
Sometimes they do. Oh.
No, either way, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna have to cleanse it on the way back, but no, when I knick-knack, you don't end up cleansing it anyways, because sometimes you want it to see how it battles against it. But
both noses are a little bit different, but they're both right up there.
It's just that sometimes when I babble so much, my throat gets. I just need a drink just to try to lubricate it again. That is very good too. This is gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm with you.
When he suggested it originally, I was like, I really like this idea because, again, these are two that I forget how good they really are. And when we cracked them, because we had done other stuff, and I was like, oh my God, these are phenomenal.
I'm not even sure which one I like better. This is a tough.
Yeah, I always have a hard time with glass number one because it's not coming off anything. I wait till I come back before I can leave judgment. I think I thought one had a little bit better viscosity, but I could be 100%.
This one, because it was the first one, a little bit more nuttier finish. I don't know which one I like better, though.
I'm tied for first. I thought I'd like to finish a little bit more on one, but it was the first one we drank, so I could be wrong on that. That's why I'm going to have a hard time till I come back. Those are like...
I like that extra nutty finish on that. So
I'm not getting a nutty finish. I wish I was.
It's always a controversy.
Yeah.
Soon you're going to come up with something and it'll be, okay.
Yeah. They're all very good in the nose, too.
This is a little different nose, though.
I don't don't know what's different about it. No nut.
Taste-wise, though, it's there.
Man.
It doesn't have as nutty
right.
finish on this one, though.
It's a tie. Oh, you don't think so?
Mm.
I got a lot more pop rocky on that one. It actually sat on my it sat on my tongue. I don't know if it was proof that sat there or not, but it's like gyrating on my tongue right now.
Bastard. It might be a little more of a sparkle on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know where I'm at. You see me writing, I'm just still winging it because.
Oh, I don't have a bottle guess at all. I don't even know which one I like better. They're all good in their own way.
Right now, I kind of in my head, I think I kind of like 2 a little bit ahead of the other 2.
In my funny, I said 1 and 2 might be 3, but I'm not sold on any of that yet.
No,
nothing fell off.
No.
Let's put it that way. Like I haven't got one where I was like, oh, we shouldn't. That one doesn't belong in this section. Okay, this is the first one where the nose is totally different for me. Like it's a little bit lighter on the other one, but the other 3 were pretty close. And not in a bad way.
It's almost like a confectionery sugar smell on this one.
I could see that.
Because no matter when you dump it, you always get a nose full.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I knew this was going to be hard.
Oh, taste-wise, though,
they're all dynamite. These are 4 excellent bottles. There you go. Thanks for watching. Honestly, like there's not a loser on the table.
Mm-mm.
So whatever's cheapest, which I think it would probably be the Knob Store Pick. Usually, they're all really good in their own way.
You really can't go wrong with that one.
No, 100%.
In our area up here, up north, and at least in Massachusetts, a lot of our stores have a Knob Store Pick.
Mm-hmm.
So that one you can usually find come almost this time of year.
They fell off for a while, but then now they're starting to pop back up
like
again.
This time of year, all the barrels start coming in. So,
oh man, I'm gonna have a hard time on the way back. So, then we're gonna do will be 1 second for you. We're gonna cleanse our palate. We'll be back in 1 second. All right, so we are back. We're gonna start on the right, work our way left. I just lost my voice there for a second. All right, can I take ups? Okay,
this jumped up exponentially.
Oh, I was waiting to see if you got that one out. This is it's a different smell than the other ones, though. It doesn't seem as dark. Is that just in my head of what I remember of the other ones? They seem darker, but
right now this is like I'm getting butterscotch, cotton candy. I'm getting all kinds of different things in this one.
Wow, I'm getting a butterscotch. This is very good. I want to stress we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's not a loser on this table. I'm going to throw dots at the board and see what happens on bottle guesses, that's 100% just throwing dots. I really don't know what any of these are.
Because I don't really remember all the notes that we give and such, so it is definitely just...
I remember everything. I don't
recognize...
I don't recommend... I don't recognize
memory on this than I do.
I don't recognize, because, again, I don't drink these. I mean, Steve and I did crack it, but bear in mind, we cracked a lot of things that day, so it's not a whole lot of... we don't get this many regrets just because of, evaporation all the time. So
that was very good. It just...
This is going to be one of the few that, like, there's no standout. There's nothing we can just make fall off. We are going to be splitting hairs on which one is better.
I agree.
Because they all have their own...
So right now, I think nose in 4 is better than 3.
It is, but I think the way it drank, I think it was the softest drink of them all as far as it had the least amount of like hang time and viscosity to me.
It's still tingling on my tongue.
I'm just saying that again, I could be 100% wrong until I go back all the way through and we knick-knack. That's when you really get till you put them head to head on all of them. It's hard. So this one seems way thicker. It's more. There's more oak in this one too.
There is a little more oak,
and it has more of a heavier caramel presence. I like it better than 4.
It might have a little more of a punch.
It might, but it drank spectacular. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong.
just hanging around.
It
It
just-
kind of sparkles
yes.
a little bit longer.
It seemed it had a little bit better viscosity. The whole mouthfeel, everything about it, and flavor. I liked it a little bit better than 4. That's just one
Not
guy's
by-
opinion.
That's by a hair of a chinny chin
Mm-mm.
chin. I know.
And that's what we're gonna have to go for.
I'm expediting.
No, my goodness, look at him.
Again, though, 3's nose was probably weaker than 4 and 2.
No,
This is really
two-
only
two-
like a caramel-esque. though.
No, it isn't. Or
No,
it is.
no,
Oh,
it
no,
is.
it is. Yeah. I thought you said isn't. And I was gonna be like, this is like one of the most caramel-esque. Like,
No,
it's
it
thick.
is. Yeah, exactly.
But it was when I thought you said isn't, I was like, oh, hold on a minute. And much like 3, it stayed on my. It coached better
It
than what
definitely-
4 did.
it-
It actually coached better than what 3 did.
I
I-
might have
I-
to agree with you on that one
Yep.
as well.
I think this one had the best, and that flavor. It's not staying with proof either. It's staying with flavor in my mouth.
It's
It has a proof. Don't get me wrong.
It
but
does.
What's lasting in my mouth?
it's almost
is
like
that,
a caramel and then
Yes.
on this one.
Yes, like they left the
And
stick in there.
I thought on the way through that this was my nut finish, but I'm not getting a nut this time.
I was looking for it actually. I said that. I'm like, maybe he's getting it. I don't know.
But I think I'm right now 2, 3, 4.
That's exactly where I am. That has the best overall presence, and it has the oakiest. So what you thought, or what you would attribute it as a nut, I get as an oaky presence. Like it has
this
a
time
nice.
it did have
Yeah,
a more of an oakish than a nut, but in the first time around, it seemed like a nut to me. But
Right. No, I just like going right to left. It's been an uphill climb so far. Like it's better. It keeps getting better. Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. Going the other way, I couldn't tell the difference, but coming this way,
nose
just,
is
no,
right
it's
up
right
there.
there too. This
This
nose
nose
thick
is
and
right
rich and
there.
delicious. Honestly,
There's a few. This might be more notes in this one.
we might just have we got a stairway to heaven right here. I have a perfect place to put the song, but then I would get demonetized and sued and everything else. That's Oh, that's very good too.
This one is
This
very
one I
good.
thought on there. I thought I got a hint of a nut in the front. Now that you say nut, I don't know if you just didn't put it in my head. This is very good too.
Mhm. I'm kind of actually liking that one.
That's a knick-knack.
I'm kind of really liking that one.
1 and 2. It's going to be a coin flip on this one. I think I'm like this, and 1 may win out or 2 may win out, but I think I'm going with that. 1 and 2 might be tied, and then 3 and 4 is what I'm at preliminary. I can't say that word preliminarily, whatever that is.
I can't even help you now because you get me all screwed up.
I can't. I want to say it. Yeah, I'm gonna look like the tin cup guy and just keep trying to say it until I get it right. But all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cleanse. Well, we're not gonna cleanse our palate. We're gonna take 1 second break. We're gonna try to figure out what we like best, and we'll be back in 1 second. So we are back, and I just want to state again this was a tough one. So Scott W4631, awesome choice. These there's no loser. These are 4 good bottles, but these whatever 1, 2, and 3 are interchangeable.
And 4 wasn't really a huge.
It
slug,
wasn't, but if I had to pick, my favorite is the top 3.
Mhm.
So we
and
actually
we may
agree.
say this all the time, but by all means, try them. If you grab this one, it's delicious all day. Same with this. Same with this. Same with this. When you put them together, there is a little difference, and there is the nuances or whatever are different, and it's just not that easy to say. Yay!
The fun part about this one today is I threw dots at a wall. I don't have a clue. I put the bottles as this: Wild Turkey, Rare Breed, Elijah Craig, Knob Creek as the 3rd one, and Barrell is the 4th one. I don't have any confidence in my bottle selection, but I can tell you I know which the 4 we agreed on are definitely 1, 2, 3, and 4 today.
Yes, yeah, both.
Yeah.
We both have the same number.
But you you go ahead. You can throw your barrels out.
My picks are: I think it's Elijah, Knob, Wild Turkey, and Barrel.
All right. So we can be 100% wrong on the bottles. We're 100% right on what the flavor profile. So I can't wait to see who's a winner because, again, there's not a loser on the table.
Yep.
So
Flip it a
our
pad.
last place bottle, what was in glass number 4, and it's what you put in glass number 1.
Barrel.
So Barrel did come in last. I was afraid because that actually came in first in the last time we put in a thing, but it definitely had a different flavor. It was
Different note. It had a different note, different flavor, and it was a little weaker in the hang time.
100%.
You know, it's very good.
That's why I said
sugary and
the
very
first
good,
3 were just better.
No,
they just were better. That's all there is to it.
Especially when we went back.
That'll be good.
Kind of went bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, that'll be good for Scott if that's why he didn't care for Barrel because he said, I think all these would beat. If I remember the conversation, I could be wrong, but
on average,
he's
he's
on
probably
right now. So, all right. So our third place glass was in glass number 3, and it's what you put in glass number 2.
Wild Turkey.
Wild Turkey. So Rare Breed came in third, which again, these first 3, is that what you said originally?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I told you I had no confidence in my guesses. So our second place glass, what was in glass number 1, and it's what you put in glass number 4.
Knob.
So you went 4 for 4 today, then, right?
And I think I missed it.
You missed that one?
Yeah.
So the winner today, again, is the Elijah Craig A124 at 119 proof. This is the...
I had this son of a bitch
That is
first.
the 10-year, 9-month one. So it's not even an old one. We got for $74.99. But again, it had the strongest flavor, the best viscosity. But 1, 2, and 3 were neck and neck. They really were close. They really were.
It's so funny when you think you're so confident in your bottles, and then it's like,
I actually had very little confidence in my bottles in this one because the more you keep going back, you're like, oh, am I getting a nut? This must be this one. And I start second guessing and stuff. Today, I just kind of threw my hands up and said, I don't care. 2 is the best. But 1 and 3 to me were strong contenders today.
Yes,
so
yes.
An awesome match. If you guys want to see a future Sunday Funday, again, leave a comment down below. It may take us a little bit because we had to actually get the knob. Well, I had them. They were in a sack, but we have to crack them. And I didn't even do an opening. I ended up just cracking them to get them on so we can do this episode.
Damn it, Steve.
So, no, I wanted to get them on. I want to give them a fair chance because they gotta open up. You know what I mean? Because every time we do the cracks, it doesn't seem to work as well. So leave a comment down below if you want to see a suggestion of preferably stuff that we already have because it makes it easier for us. So that being said, that's Sunday Funday. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.